Let me ask you something. When was the last time that you really slowed down? That you really saw someone on your team? Not their title, not their performance, not even their attitude, but them as a human being. Because leadership isn't just about strategy. It's not only about managing results. Leadership actually begins with empathy. Now, Sinek says this really clearly in Leaders Eat Last when he says, empathy is the daily practice of putting the well-being of others first. It's the willingness to feel what someone else is feeling, to ask what's behind their behavior rather than just reacting to it. It's sitting with a team member who's off their game, and instead of saying, "What's wrong with you?" you say, "Are you okay? You don't seem like yourself today." Now that's a leader that someone would want to follow. In Leaders Eat Last, Sinek tells a story of Bob Chapman, CEO of Barry Waymiller. This is a company that Bob helped grow from the ground up. He knew his employees' names and he knew their families whom he felt connected to. So when his company hit hard times and was facing layoffs, Bob was desperate for a solution. And after racking his mind, he came up with an idea and he pitched it to everyone. If each person who was able would be willing to take a little bit of unpaid leave, they could fend off the layoffs so no one had to suffer alone. Now that is empathy in action. He didn't just protect the profits, he protected his people. And guess what happened? Morale went up, trust went up, because people knew that their leader actually cared. So here's the question. Do you lead with empathy in your world? If you do, or you want to know how to do more, I want you to start small. When someone's quiet, don't ignore it. Instead, ask. Because assuming you know what's going on in their world is often a mistake, and it leads to misunderstanding instead of connection. When someone underperforms, get curious, not critical. It takes thoughtfulness and patience to get curious, but it's a powerful path to build trust. And when someone disagrees, listen to understand, not just to win. Many people think empathy is soft, but it's really not soft. It's actually incredibly strong. It takes courage to pause your agenda to meet someone else in their mess. This reminds me of an often misunderstood verse in the Bible that says, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." Now, I always thought this verse made no sense. The meek? Really? The ones who are just like, "Don't mind me, I'm just over here being meek and mild in the corner." But that's not what the word meek actually means. In the ancient language it was written in, the word meek actually means he who has a sword and chooses to keep it sheathed. So what the verse actually means is, blessed are the ones who have the power to destroy you, but choose to exercise patience and self-control, for they shall inherit the earth. This is a great definition of empathy in action. There are times when you'll have all the power as a leader and as the person in authority, but the deepest power is not in your ability to take people out as much as it is in your power to protect and serve them because of your depths of patience and self-control. Now that's how trust is built, and that's how culture is changed. This week, I want you to find one opportunity to lead with empathy. This is your challenge. Don't lead with just solutions or just things that increase your speed, but focus on presence and care. Look someone in the eye and say, "I see you. I'm with you. Let's figure this out together." Do you know how many people you work with who just live their lives going through the motions and no one really sees them anymore? They work, they go home, they go to bed, and they do it all over again. And if you don't see them, who will? Most likely, no one. So "I see you" means something. Now I'm with you because teams cannot be built on your shoulders alone. I'm with you because it takes a team, and I need your help and you need mine. We're stronger together than we could ever be apart. So let's figure this out together, because that's how healthy relationships actually work. It's not me versus you, it's us versus the problem. And 98% of all of our challenges should be resolved here between you and me being willing to take the time to figure it out together. We're not adversaries or enemies, we're on the same team. And this takes courage and confidence and wisdom. But it also pays deep dividends, and it will buy you something far more powerful: trust. Here's what I want you to know as we wrap up. You don't have to have all the answers to be a great leader, but you do have to care. Empathy is the foundation of every great team, and it starts with you. You're the leader, because the best leaders don't demand loyalty. They earn it by going there first with empathy.